Okay, so remember, in the word problem, all of these you're going to write an equation. So all of them are going to be y equals mx plus p. Anytime you're writing something that's linear, you use y equals mx plus p. Linear means there's no exponents in it. Like there's just an x, just a y, or just a y and an x. You guys don't need to sit by each other because we're going to do them up here.
Did you hear what he said? I'll say it again. Say it again.
So, in any word problem, shh, quiet. In the word problems, again, you need to find m and you need to find b, and then you just plug them into y equals mx plus b. But in the word problems, the m is going to be the rate of change. How much it changes. And then in B, it's the initial value. It's the starting, what it starts at. Sometimes they come out and tell you, sometimes you got to figure it out. So, for 42, we've got in 91, the population of Kenosha, Wisconsin was 132,000. Between 91 to 96, it increased approximately 2,000 people per year. So we're going to write an equation. Now this is, sometimes they change the letters, but this time they don't. Y in terms of x. That means it's going to be y equals mx plus b. If they said something like p in terms of q, you'd put p in for y and q in for x. Okay? So, for 42 then, what is the m? What's the change? 2,000. And what's the b, the starting point? 132,000. So, this is a simple one. The equation is y equals the change, 2,000, x plus 132,000. Which makes sense. In year 0, it didn't change at all, so y would equal just this. In year 1, it went up 2,000, so 2,000 plus that. In year 2, that would be 4,000 plus that. In year 3, it'd be 6,000, and so on. So, use the model to estimate the population in 2006. Now, here's the key. It started in 91. So what number, what number do we put in?
Like a lot. Wait.
How many years?
How many years it was? Because it says that it increases per year. So this is the start, and this is where we want. So all you got to do is do what to those two numbers? Subtract them. It's 2006 minus 1991. 15. So that means we put x equals 15. Sometimes they use t for that because it's time. So all you got to do then is put 15 in right there. 2,000 times 15 plus 132. So you guys can go ahead and do that. And then we'll go on to the next one.
162,000.
Shh. Yeah, it's this times that plus that.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, 44. This one has a little trick in it. At the start of your second year as a veterinary technician, you receive a raise of $750. Your total yearly salary after your first raise is $18,000 per year. So we're going to write that models your salary S in terms of years. I don't know why they use N, they should use T, but. So, in the Y equals MX plus B, where do you put the S in place of?
Remember.
Why?
Y, your salary is M, and instead of X, they use N plus B. So, in this problem, what is the slope, the change?
750.
$750 per year.
It's close to that.
And what is the starting point?
18. Wait,
No,
no.
it'd be like X, or it'd be like,
It'd be like nothing.
You don't know.
You have to figure it out.
You have to figure it out, right? This is the key right here. It says your total salary after your first raise was this. So that's not what you started at. That's
So you
after your
subtract-
first raise.
You subtract 750.
Yeah, you gotta take off your raise what you got. So that would be 17,250, right? That's what you started at. So then, the equation, remember you replace the y with the s and the x with n, so it'd be s equals 750 n plus 17,250. So then for 45, calculate your salary after 6 years. Where do you put the 6 in? In for n. And again, you can do that. Don't holler it out. Just put your answer down on your paper. Okay, for 46, you're moving, you're switching your cell phone company, your airtime rate is 23 cents per minute. Your bill also includes a monthly access charge. For 110 minutes, your bill is that. So for 46, the equation is going to model the cost of C in terms of the number of minutes M. So instead of Y, you put a C, and then they used M, which looks kind of funny. So it's M times M plus B. So remember, you're gonna replace that M as the slope. So what is the rate of change, the slope? 23 cents, 0.23. The B is the starting point, which is what you're charged at the beginning, no matter what. You're charged this access, monthly access charge. So what we gotta do is we gotta figure it out. It tells us you spoke for 110 minutes and it cost that. So you can figure out what this charge was, right? Someone figure that out. Take 110 times 23 cents.
25.
What? 25 point?
3. Yeah.
So it's $25.30, but the bill was $51.30. So you subtract those two. Is that 26?
Yes.
So that means you paid $26 for your monthly access fee. Everyone understand how I got that?
Yeah.
Okay. So then now we can write the equation. C equals M, which is 23 cents, times M for minutes, plus your monthly access charge. So that's for 46. 47 then, how much is your monthly bill for 60 minutes? You put 60 in for M to figure it out.
Flat up like 22.
Yep, 23 cents, 0.23. Okay, everyone got it? Okay, the last two. This one is the cost of a taxi ride is an initial fee plus $1.50 for each mile. Your fare for 9 miles is $15.50. So in 48, they want the equation that's y in terms of x. So we don't need to change anything, y and x. So the m is, what's the change? The rate of change? $1.50 a mile. The b, which is the initial cost, we gotta figure it out. So we figured out like the phone one, it's $1.50 a mile, and you went 9 miles. So that is $13.50, I think. But they charged $15.50. So what do they charge you? $2.
That's what I meant.
Okay. When you get in a cab, even if they don't move, they charge you an initial amount, and then however far you go gets added onto it. So this equation is y equals $1.50 x plus 2. Oh, and then 49, we already answered it. What's the initial fee? $2.